Good evening, everyone. It's Tuesday. That means it's time for my daily devotion, which I get to do every week on Tuesdays. As always, reading from Bob Goff's book, which is entitled Live in Grace, Walk in Love. And I hope you're enjoying this. We have different people who are reading devotions each night of the week on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Now, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, you get to hear from Julia Walker Jewell and the Jewell family and musicians of our church. And on Sundays, we invite you to watch one of the worship services, of course. But 4 days out of the week, we have daily devotions brought to you by a church or staff member. And so today is my turn. And so our scripture for today is from John chapter 21, where Jesus said to them, "Come and have breakfast." None of the disciples dared ask him, "Who are you?" They knew it was the Lord. And today's devotion is titled, When Jesus Rose from the Dead, He Showed That Our Lives Are the Best Sermon We've Got. Pile on love instead of piling up words. Bob writes, "Shortly after Jesus rose from the dead, his friends were embarrassed and confused, so they went back to what they knew best. Fishing. I don't blame them. It's comforting to do things you know you're good at when you feel bewildered or ashamed or insecure. Jesus' friends pushed back out into the water and started fishing. A voice came from the shore and said something that must have sounded familiar. The voice told them to throw their nets on the other side of the boat. This had happened before. It was life bookended with the same statement. You know how the story ends. These men ended up with so many fish, they almost broke their nets. Well, that's when the nickel dropped. Peter knew it was Jesus. He immediately jumped in the water and swam to the shore, sans swimsuit. When Peter got to shore, he saw a fire burning with fish on top and some bread set aside for him. Jesus didn't say the biggest "I told you so" of all time. He didn't chastise his friends for deserting him in his greatest moment of need. He didn't take advantage of a teachable moment to tell them what to do the next time they were tempted to say they didn't even know him and desert their friend. What he did was simply this. He made them breakfast. He let his presence on the shore with them do all the talking. If we commit to becoming the kinds of people God created us to be, our lives will tell better stories than our words ever will. They will be the testimony people need to see and feel before they hear a word we're saying. Who is it you think you need to teach a good lesson to? Don't make a lot of noise in their lives. Make them a stack of pancakes. And our question is, who will you make a stack of pancakes for? And when? Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.